welcome to this rendition of the live art creation stream. And as you already know, this guy probably doesn't really need an introduction because we love his pieces in our vault, but I'm going to give you one anyway. This is Javier Arrés, right?
Hello.
I said your last name properly, correct? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
correct.
perfect. Yeah. So this is what you're going to do for me, right? You're going to share your screen
Mhm.
so we could get a look at you. And I also want to compliment the t-shirt you're wearing. So I want everyone else to see it
Okay,
too.
I want to try to check. You are looking.
Well, actually, really quickly, we see at the top you posted some really big bubble letters, a version of Spain, not on this one,
This
on the
one.
previous program. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
really cool. What part of Spain are you from? Well,
What part? I would like to start showing the previous sketches or show the process, and now here show the layers. I have got show all the process step by step, but fast.
okay,
Okay.
that's oh, so you have a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
fast workflow. That's cool.
Is
I
to
like that.
I can do a GIF now because I spend a lot of time do like 3-4 days. Some other ones like a week. So I prefer show how is the trick, the layers and how I use After Effects. So if you want, if all the people is looking my screen, I would like to start to show my previous sketches and begin as my speech. It's okay and answer questions. I can do now.
Yes,
I can
yes,
start. Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
We started. We started. They
Okay.
hear you. They're listening.
I thought the people don't look my screen,
That's fine.
but it's okay. Okay, for the people now, this is the process. All right. I see. Thank you for the people for the people say love my work. Thank you a lot. It's a really good support because it's huge work. All right. I would like to say how I work. The idea. Okay, the idea is important for me. The idea is the main character of the main animation in the GIF. All right. So I think in the main animation and the other things around is during the work. All right. For example, we can see this one. All right. It's just a sketch, just one. This one, not so much. And I decided some things here. For example, roller coasters, a tower, and at the end, this one is this one. All right. So you can see how it's different, how it's growing during the work. So I don't decide everything at the beginning. It's impossible, I think. And now this, you can see the process. Okay. I work with a
Hmm.
cell. For example, you can see here the cell, the green cell. I use sometimes all the people, the community are looking. This is a premiere. This GIF is already finished but not published yet. And you can see how I use the cell. I draw with a digital tablet. All right, regular one, a Wacom Intuos. This one, really regular because I like tablets more than the tablets are screens as well. I prefer this. Okay, this is the previous sketches. For example, I think for this one, for example, these were most organic with circles and that kind of things. You can see here how I take that decision, but it's not really advanced sketch. It's just a general idea, something like that. It's not huge sketch phase. It's like a moment. It's like just few ones. All right. So after that, I begin drawing. All right, drawing the draw. I think drawing my work is huge. Easy 80%. 80% is this. This is the 80% of my work. Maybe 70.
This,
Depends. This is all the time. Yeah, tell me.
this is already 80%. Wow.
The time, yeah, because animations are, I think, are not really complicated. No, have got tricks. Are really in some GIFs are more complicated than others. But I spend more than 60% of the time with the drawing, with the decisions,
Mm.
what I draw here. And now, look at this, good, and that kind of things, And I draw this one, I do the draw. And after that, I like leaving Yes, free areas, free spaces. Look at this. It's like I choose the animation. You can see here how I leave this space to use the color. For example, go with one animation, for example. I want to talk about the screen into the screen after, all right? So this is it's not really complicated because, for example, this is 1, 2, I call this animation 1, 2 animation, 1 and 2. And you can see this now.
Yeah.
It's very
Whoa.
easy. Yeah, it's really easy because it's like the lamps in the old billboards on Broadway. It's like 1, 2, and you have got you can do a movement. It's really easy. We can see here, for example, without that. No? It's just this. For example, this is 1, 2. This is the easier. For example, this is another one. The names I use here are crazy names. Like crazy ornaments or something like that name in Spanish.
Yeah.
Horrible animation one, horrible animation two. You can see here. Yeah, this is, for example, by hand, very simple. The point I think is decide what animation I'm going to do by hand, what animation I'm going to use After Effects tools. All right. And I think this is an important decision when you are doing that kind of gifts. For example, this one I did by hand. It's like I do this. Tac, tac, tac. After that, I do the animation in After Effects. We'll see. Another one, for example, this. I do just two. I can repeat in other places. No, I can do like that. I can move for the other place. No, the wheels. I call the wheels this one. Okay, this is very. Look at this. Tick. This I think is traditional doing using digital, but I think that's the point. Another ones, for example, here. I think the people is just like, how do you animation? No, but we'll see. For example, trumpets, for example, here.
I like that.
All right, we can see it's the same one, but with some changes and the small paper, something like that inside. What is it here? Confetti, Look at this. Tick.
Oh,
It's by hand. It's by
wow.
hand.
All the
You
little
see.
pieces of confetti you hand drew and then added as layers. That's kind of dope.
Yeah. And usually I do without checked animation. I check the animation at the end. It's like I think is I'm doing in the good way. It's like now this one. Yeah, it's fun. I think when you do this a lot of times, you have got a good point to understand the gravity maybe and that kind of things. We see how we animate the trumpets or something like that because have got an animation doing by After Effects with we will see. It's fun. We can see here is by hand. Okay, tell me.
No,
Hmm?
go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just excited.
Here the billboard, for example. No, billboard in that case is not by hand. The animation will be do by After Effects with mask. Okay, here is a mess. You can see. I gonna put this layer on top. All right, to see. Okay, this is what we see inside this screen. This one. Final July. That go here. You can see here. We will see this. Look, just this one. All right, just this one. Final July. You're 100 with this one. It's this the effect. This one is easy. It's because just a very basic animation with movement in After Effects. It's at the beginning is here, at the end of the 8 seconds animation is here again. And that's it. That is all. This, for example, for this was screen, we have got here for World Cup champion, this one, the middle, this one, and we can see it's the same. In that case, I think it's down movement, no? For example, move. Where is here? Sorry. Where is here? can move like that. This is very basic, but this is doing by hand. But have got a beautiful, some handmade style. Oh, I think all the people understand. And other people ask me the same sometimes, and I understand. It's like how you do the animation, how do I always say with the basic tools, like the point is the draw, the point is the style in that case. For example, this one, no, we can see it's a mask, mask for After Effects. Where is the wall cut, for example? This is the wall cut, all right? We can see here the
Yeah.
layer. That is all. And
Wow,
this
so
is the
much
mask.
detail. Yeah.
Yeah, have all details. Yeah, that's the point, the draw, because the animation is we can see now if the purple aggressive color is the mask, you can see here the animation. Black and black. That is the
Wow.
animation.
Do you,
It's not really complicated. Tell me.
do you always set your animation to 8 seconds, or do you
No,
kind of vary it up?
I think this one have got 8. I'm not sure. We'll see now, but no, I haven't got at this time. It's depends, because when I were drawing the main animation, for example, in more complicated case like this one, is the cake. I haven't got no idea how many time I spend doing. Is the time of the main animation. So when I begin in After Effects, we'll see here. I always do the main animation because the main animation is the time of the full GIF. The other things I can do a loop. Don't mind if it 8 seconds, eight time loops. 1 second loop
Oh,
8
okay.
times. But the main animation is the full time. And I prefer. I don't know who's the name. Pair numbers. Pair like two,
Yeah.
4, 6. What's that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Even numbers.
I prefer this one because it's better for do the loops. It's easier to in After Effects for but don't need like 8 seconds and 15. It's like better. I did at the beginning with this problem, and it's a mess. It's better do a close number like you say, like 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it's better for sure because the other time it's a mess. Don't fix the loop. It don't work well usually. It's more complicated. Okay, we have got here the After Effects. All right, I use the here you can see is the PCB file. I throw here the PCD, throw to the After Effects, empty After Effects. I throw here and move here, and that's the composition. The composition is basically this one. All right. For example, flags. Flags are 3 animations. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 by hand. We'll see now the animation. So I do everything here, all the layers with the names, everything okay, and I go to After Effects. Throw with the same. You say the same background, everything the same. It's basically the PCD. I go into the PCD. I want to show one more thing before. Wait. Here is Iniesta Go, for example. You can see. This is
Hey,
like
I like that.
that. This is frame by frame animation with the original image of the video. No, we can see here frames. I export with Premiere maybe 7 frames per second, 15, and I draw a step by step. The point is what you draw or not
Mm-hmm.
draw, the decisions. Because you can draw everything, all the grass or kind of things. And this is 38. I spend a lot of time doing this. Now maybe here is look at this side, for example. No, after here that green sheet here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the people here. No, you don't need to do something really high split. It's like spirit of the score, and that we'll see. And that all the other effects for the motion art of this one, because I did first the video. Well, we'll see. Okay. Maybe it's complicated for me to say that. I do before this one. I did an MP4 video file with Iniesta, and at the end of that, you can put inside here in a layer. Here, you can see here.
Oh, you can add it as a layer. Okay.
That's it. That's it. Here is a MP4. You can see here the people can see it's MP4 did before, and I skew. I skew to fit to the screen here. This was did front view. The video it was did from view, and I skew to fit to the screen here at the GIF. Okay, I want to show some animation. For example, this one I don't know what does mean the name of that in English.
Let's see. What is this? Like a looks like a pole. Some kind of this is the knob for a slot machine.
Yeah.
Is a knob. Yeah. So it's called like a knob.
What's that? We can see here I have got better skills than me in After Effects. Maybe can give me one advice, but I do it by this way. It's like this one.
I don't.
You can say frame by frame.
I don't know, man, because I think you're the master when it comes to After Effects. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Really? I don't know. I haven't seen your level of detail and skill in a lot of people. So, and a lot of people seem to agree too.
I work it with some people with a huge high level of After Effects, like 100 times better than me. I learned it from that people, but I have got a medium level.
I don't know, man. You too humble. You too humble.
Yeah, that's the trick. That's the trick. For example, we can see here now the full. We see the trumpets. Trumpets are very, very. I have got a different animation. Where is here? Trumpets here. Okay. All right. We can see here.
Wow.
The trumpets is with that look this point is in Spanish. I don't know the in English the name. Puppet, something like puppets. I think it's puppet. I don't know if the people know this tool, but it's great tool. All right, you choose places. We can see here. Okay, that's yellow circles are places you can move. Look at this. You can move. I think that's cool. When I talked before about what you want to animate in After Effects or frame by frame by hand, is about that. For example, I can draw trumpet like one frame. I can do that, but in that case, I think it's a better tool. This one, the Muppets, I think. You choose. I think other people understand. It's really easy. You choose one position here. You can see the GIF frame here. One position here. Now here's the way. Look at this. This is the way they do.
Wow.
I think that could be the better tool for the beginners because, for example, you can move on the top of the other ones. For example, look at this. Look, it's behind the other. It's another one. You can move, for example, one. If you make a character, a human being or a monster, whatever, you can move the hands, the arms very easy with that. And the Muppets understand very well the layers and don't destroy. Don't broke easy. You can do crazy things with that. And inside this one, all right, one trumpet have got the Muppets. Yellow points you can see. If we go inside this trumpet, here haven't got the Muppets. Just have got the confetti, the papers.
I like the confetti though. That's me. That's my style.
It's good. I like. like, and it's a, if you can see, it's like the people animate things like 50 years ago. It's like frame by frame, but I think people need to be more, don't feel lazy, like, oh, I can do that with a tool or with an app, animate confetti app. No, mate, you can do by your hand, right? And it is you can do something more personal, I think. You can see this too. People that see, look, this one is
Yeah, I'm looking.
this is if you say, okay, go with this one, choose, they follow all the movements, for example. You know, this is when I do a platform in other GIFs, one platform to, you know, move something like too many things moving at the same time, like a fish bank or something like that. This could be a good tool, this one. Sorry if I explain without maybe it's a little
No,
mess.
no, no,
Maybe it's a mess because it's huge. For him,
no. It makes sense. We're following along pretty well, actually.
I think the mask is something we can explain very well. We can see the mask here. Always is the mask, of course, is always
Yeah.
mute. No, you can see. We see this one, for example. This one. I think this is the details. This is for background flag. Oh, my computer.
Oh no, you have that as a problem too. Your computer like
Ah,
freeze.
no,
Oh,
I think can work. But the point is this, you know, it's time. Spend time and don't be lazy working and say, okay, I'm gonna do another animation. Okay, this is the neon. I call the neons this layer, but it's all the animations are here, or the color animation. But very simple. We want to see this one, for example. This is the lamp.
mm. That's
It's
such that's
frame.
such a unique shape for a lamp, but yet we obviously see that it is a lamp. And then when you add it to the actual full
Yeah,
the master layer, it looks like incredible. It looks exactly like
yeah.
how we envision it. But what's great about this that I like is like there's a lot of little bit of like there's like tiny layers and they're all in sync, you know, which is like
Yeah.
really hard to do. This is like incredibly hard to do. I don't know if anyone else in the audience has experienced this, but the level, I mean, I obviously I say this each week, but each of these artists all have a level and attention to detail that's like very different than the average person.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a long time just to even get this little blue circle happening right here. Like to get it in sync is a pain in the ass. Like seriously, man. You know, yeah.
Thank you. But you can see here, for example, I think this is important. Is that you can see in this animation with these circles, you can see are not perfect. You can see it's doing by hand, but I think that is the thing make like cute or close to you my gifs because are not made by preset or of you know all by After Effects tools because this haven't got soul. I think, you know, it's my opinion, of course. We
Yeah.
want to see another one. Well, after that, you need to love the things you do. For example, this one, Orbis Terranum Victoria. This one, no? For example, why I did this one? I write this in Latin, no? Because I want to share Spain have got a huge heritage, a huge history.
Well, fam.
Maybe you can see, yeah,
Well, fam. Do me a favor. What does this
yeah.
mean? Post it in the stream text channel. I know what it means, but I want you to tell me, and not Javier telling you.
I
Like,
write by my thesis is war victory, winners of the wall, something like that, and the year 2000,
oh no,
2010.
oh no, I didn't I didn't I didn't want you to tell everyone. I wanted them to guess on their own and see if they could figure it out. You know, like to see if they really pay attention to the
Okay.
details. But I mean, but now everybody knows,
Yeah. Have got usually if you have got time, have got more details, some details with means. Of course, this one I don't know what the name of this like bull. I don't know the word, but that thing. No, bull is obviously some Spanish
the
stuff.
bullhorn, yeah, the
Yeah,
horns, yeah.
bullhorn. But you need to be careful because bullfights sometimes is for some people. Of course, I understand are horrible, but it's difficult when you do something about the Spain sometimes because your heritage have got that kind of things. Like if you go to Prado Museum, you can see bullfights doing by Goya or Velázquez or Murillo. It's our heritage. So I was thinking about that. Finally, I use bullhorns, but in that way, I think it's not aggressive. It's like in a funny way. I think it's like just
Yeah.
a point. And this billboard is a complicated word in English. I want to use this peineta. Well, it's a Spanish accessory for women's hair for the fiesta, for the Spanish fiestas. Use this one. I think I wanna try to find here. Okay, I
Show us.
think this.
Yeah, you can show us. And by the way, I always wanted to go do a bullfight, so I'm not really offended. I actually want to know about those matadors you just mentioned.
Yeah, yeah.
May have to do some further research. I never been to Madrid
Yeah,
before, but I would love to.
and some I respect all opinions, all right. But it's like a Spanish artist is sometimes complicated. Don't use your heritage. It's like that. Look at this, for example. No, this is a painet.
No,
This is
use
for
use your heritage. I like heritage. I like culture. We need
yeah.
that.
That's
Like
it.
that's your flavor,
That's it.
So no, use it.
Thank you. Look, this is a painet, right? This is very Spanish tradition. You can see here. I
Okay.
try something, something like with that kind of details or ornaments. It's not exactly that, but it's something like a Spanish style. For
Oh,
example, this one. This
the
one.
way you drew Spain is like the way that a woman would
Yeah,
wear that
it's
hair clip,
exactly
right?
her clip.
Oh,
This
wow.
form. You can see this form. No,
The
the
shape,
Spain
the
World Cup.
shape.
The shape. That's it. The shape.
Yeah,
That's it.
wow.
Shape.
Now that you say it, like I see it. That's just like, guys, well, fam, you see like where he's pulling inspiration from. Like I would have never thought, like subconsciously, I probably would have thought so, but now seeing it is like nuts. This is crazy to me.
Thank
This is the type of this type of stuff that I like, for real.
Thank you. And I think this is for that I was talking before about passion. If you like the things you are doing, show us more. Show how you like build your artwork. What secrets have got what heritage if have got heritage. For example, I did three, I think, two or three gifs about Singapore. I'm not Singaporean person, but I like Singapore heritage food, for example, and I use it, because I
Mm.
like it, and that is all.
Yeah, you got to do what you like. Like don't do what anyone else
I
wants you to do. Do
exactly,
what you like.
and I haven't got filters. If I like this one, I want to do this one. I want to do. Look at this. I think the mask. Check the mask. No, how work? It's easy. Look at
Mm.
this. And now it's what you show, what you don't show. I think the point is and if when you are using After Effects a lot of time, at the end it's like a game. It's really fun. Use After Effects. Is the point is not try to don't work in a mess way because it's complicated with After Effects. Actually, I'm now in a mess. I don't know what is the liar. Yeah, it's shit. This one, wow, look at
Oh, there
this.
we go. There we go. You got to back.
I think I can show another one if you want, but this have side to have got a good flow
Yeah.
to show. I want to show that this one one, the billboard. Remember before how we see the letters is just with look.
Yeah.
This is the
Okay.
billboard. It's with math. We want to share, for example, we see before this one here. We see how it's just a layer move down to up, and that is all we see here. Uh, this no, this is other one. This,
Mm.
this is the
Yeah. Yeah. I
mask,
see.
all right? A mask, and we do a movement, position movement. That is all. The point is when you use a lot of that kind of animation, you bring the mesmerize effect. It's like maybe are not really complicated, but are a lot of ones. To bring this effect. Other ones have got more handmade animations. For example, Marinalandia was what is this one? Here. Uh, this one, but this is huge file. If I open this file, maybe I spend I don't know 5 minutes, something like that. This one I have what here. This one, for
Oh
example.
yeah, yo, this is like one of my
Right?
favorites of yours, man.
If you want, I can. If you want, if you can wait, I can open the PCD if you want to see because these have got more hand
I mean,
animation handmade. Okay, we wanna.
well, I mean, we have time. Whatever you want to do, you know.
Okay, I wanna show it. This I wanna show. Is I'm scared because my computer maybe does three things at the same time. It's not good for him.
Then I'm
After
scared too.
Effects.
Then
No.
no, we can figure out. Yeah. Too many yellow things. Too many red,
Yeah,
yellow.
you see that. Don't worry. I'm gonna open because I'm feel very proud of Marinalandia because this I think was like maybe 15 days I think or 12 days because it was complicated. You can imagine how complicated is it the glass, to do the glass effect like um, actually have got some tricks because if you have got a glass, the things or we have the stuffs behind the glass, you can see the things behind the glass. It's not a wall, so it's complicated, because you must think in behind the glass and behind the glass behind the glass. That's what's the point. I will try to find.
Mm-hmm. But so basically, for everyone listening, you have to think about the multiple layers and the way that you're showing the objects within the
Yeah,
glass, basically the layers. So it's really complicated. Again, is what he's saying, which is something that at first glance I notice about most of your pieces is that like the level of detail. Like, well, for me personally, like I'm from New York, so a lot of times during the summer I will go to like your amusement parks like
uh-huh.
Coney Island or Rye Playland, and a lot of your work would actually show that kind of level of detail of like amusement park rides, So
Yeah,
which I love.
true.
It's really fun to look at. So
I like to do it.
yeah,
It is, and that's true. It's like that. You say perfect. I want to open GIF.
let's do it. Let's do
Which
it.
this is how much.
Let's go. They want to see it. They said they want to see it. They ready. Yep.
48. It's not too much. I think. Look, the move like one giga space. I must say how I export. All right. I think this is important. It's because export was a deal. You can imagine this 6 years ago. Now there are too many good tools, but export is always a deal. I did all the time huge GIFs, and it's a problem. I do GIFs with 200 megabytes usually.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Oh,
and it's a deal. It's a deal. Try to export with a low side, but the quality. It's a deal. It's a deal. because MP4 is easy, this is
yeah.
not a problem.
Yeah.
But GIF,
Video file. Yeah.
video file is not that it's easy. But GIFs, because I want GIFs, all right? Because MP4 is all right for me. If you want to buy me MP4, for me it's okay. But I think the point is loop. I want an infinite loop. Not if you choose in your in video loop. No, it's loop and always is loop. Always will be a loop.
Yeah, that's where the
for that I like GIF.
That's where the money's at. Just so you know, in the crypto art scene, the infinite loop is like that's how you can basically make your ether. So that's a good point that you made.
A clean loop. At the beginning, I remember in some ones the loop. When I was not a huge expert, sometimes the loop is not perfect. I don't like when the loop is not perfect. To be honest, I want to say to the deep artists or some video artists is if the loop is perfect, fit well, it's like you don't know where is the loop and when I start, and I think this is mine. Sometimes someone's have got not a story, but a beginning at the end. For example, here the Marinalandia, this one we'll see here.
Y'all.
Different animation.
Cross your fingers, y'all. I mean, it's moving. The bar is moving, but it's like a lot. It's a lot.
I have got After Effects open as well. I don't want to touch anything because it's possible it's worst.
Hey y'all, wait. Javier, 1 second. Yeah. I was actually gonna just move right into that. Hey y'all, Will fam, if you have any questions for Javier while we wait, by all means, please post them and tag me too so I can see it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually our community is pretty well informed. Just so you know, they're starting to become really big collectors in the space, really knowledgeable about artwork. They have their fan favorites too, and they're always engaged. Okay, we have a question from Puffin. Puffin would like to know, what's your favorite piece of your own, Javier?
Oh, good question. Wow. I think the first one, the Tinka Kingdom, have got something special because it was the first one, and it's really pure. Was sold a few weeks ago. It's a cat face, no crypto toy coin. Have got a cat face and 3 roller coasters. I can show
okay.
The first one, but I think this is special because it was the first one. What like the idea, But if I can choose another one,
I posted Tin Cat Kingdom in the stream, so now everyone is looking, and we actually we have it. We have it in our vault, which is awesome.
It's open. Oh, but this one, for example, Marinalandia, this one is one of my favorites too. I think, to be honest, because it was a deal. It was different, and have got animals, and I use animals sometimes, but this one have got more here. That is.
Yeah. Yo, it loaded. Yeah. We have. Okay. Wait. Well, but before you go into this, we have a couple more questions if you're interested from the people. If you'd like to hear, we have one from Katie Laurie. She would like to know, what kind of digital stylus or pen do you use when you're drawing on your tablet?
What kind of digital tablet I have got?
What kind of tool? What kind of pencil do you use?
I want to read the tablet. Wacom Intuos, maybe the regular one. Wacom Intuos, the digital tablet. I don't like the big ones with a screen. I don't want to say brands. But when you see a expert professional illustrator, usually have got this one. The tablets you draw in the screen. I don't know if I explain me well.
No, you basically answered the question. You said that you use the regular one.
So, but you know why?
That was fine with me.
because it's not usual. The people sometimes told me, why you don't buy the big one, with that you need to use the glow in your hand because I like see full screen without my hand in the middle. It's for that. And it's better for my neck, because I draw in a better position. Yeah, I draw 8-10 hours a day. So I prefer
Oh my God. Oh man,
yeah, I draw a
that's
lot.
so much, so
And
much
by the night, no,
time. That's
by
so
the
much
night,
time.
uh, yeah, I know. I have got commissions, I'm happy with that. For example, we have got here open that. All right. I think it's thinking, or no, it's okay.
We also
Okay. For
we also have
example,
a few more. We also have
yeah, tell me.
we have one from Breathless. They would like to know, when did you start becoming passionate about art?
Wow. Uh, I started draw with 11 years. So I don't remember me done drawing. So I started the art classroom with 11 years old.
Oh wow.
So I was always passionate. I was a kid, that kind of kids drawing flowers, or like for grandmothers style,
Yeah.
learning that. I was drawing with classic ones when I was a child, and I always was drawing by myself and with class, and I was always passionate.
Yeah. That's funny because we also had another member ask how many years you were doing art. So since you started at 11, we're assuming it's a couple decades maybe,
Yeah,
or a decade or two. Not to make you too old. So yeah.
yeah, close to that. But I want to say I was not not drawing every day or too much during 5-6 years, because I was working like a waiter. I working like a waiter too many years, close 10 years, and I was working at night, in the
Oh my
party,
God.
and was 5. Yeah, you can in Granada City,
Oh really?
and that was, yeah, I was spent 5-6 years party, full party. I live the art studios as well.
Oh my
I'm not a
God.
good example. I'm not a good example. In a like a student, I'm a bad example. Like a worker, I'm a good example.
Oh no, but actually, I mean,
So
like
another person.
you're a pretty good example. Like you're a success story, because like you were working as a waiter, and now you're like a super famous crypto artist, within our community.
I think
So
this is a good message.
that's pretty awesome.
Work hard. I'm not lazy for the things I like, but for the things I don't like, I the laziest bastard in the world. But the things I like, I spend 10 hours. I don't mind.
Oh my God.
We can see here
Okay.
the
Yeah.
penguin.
Yeah.
Penguin, for example, is doing a step by step, not drawing, because sometimes, for example, here I repeat. This is I prefer in this way and that way because um, I prefer in that way this animation because it's for time is I understand easier for After Effects. But for example, the beer, if you see the beer in the GIF, the beer have got a small movement. Is was did with puppets, with the yellow circles we saw before.
Hmm.
For example, as the submarine, for example, you can see here submarine all the faces. That all the submarine I draw. Okay, one here I can change. It's complete.
You use the same submarine for the animation, and then you use the yellow dots that you use for the trumpets and the confetti earlier and you use the same animation style. Yeah. Yeah. And then you moved it from there to
This is
there.
for the beer. Yeah, for the beer was animated like the same way like the trumpets of
Oh
Trump.
wow.
So this one is like you can see it's this one. After that, I change here. For example, move like here. Now this I need to do frame by frame because you haven't got the submarine that side. You draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Have got this one. This one move maybe like that. Look at this. Oh, wait. Maybe like that. Here I do. Here I have got animation
Oh
for
my
the
God.
water. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's like a yeah animation for the water here. After that, change it to another one. This one, the movement, and with the last one, we can do the end. At the end.
Wow.
It's
Wait,
like
so the water's hand drawn, right? That you're using for the animation, right? The splash
yeah, yeah.
is hand drawn. Like you drew that.
Look at this.
Oh,
Actually, are one. This one. This is, I have got two water splash. This one is how when the submarine touch the water, is this
oh my God. Wow.
the touch the water, and when lift go to underwater, no, and when go to underwater, we have got another animation. Is this one because
What?
when
That's
submarine go,
crazy.
yeah, I think it is people understand. Now it's step by step. I think yeah. Now you can see here. And that's it. This is like the point is if I don't do these two animations, I don't sleep well. You know, I can that's the point. You know, I understand the people, my friends told me, but the people don't see that. No, I see people, and the point is if I don't do that way, I can sleep because I know it's not like I want.
Like it's not
You know, it's not
perfect.
like uh, this
Wow.
is
So you're a perfectionist. That's what you're saying.
or,
It has to be
or
perfect.
maybe just a sick person.
all, all artists are
Yeah,
crazy, man. I'm crazy too. Don't worry about it. We crazy together. We crazy together, Javier.
we're both. That's true. Maybe. Yeah. That's it. But I'm happy, crazy person. So we try to see movement. That is very low side um, GIF part, but we can see here.
It's like a live stream.
Right.
Oh no.
Some question, more question.
Wait. Well, actually, we do have a few. Let me scroll back 1 second. We answered one from Dab Dragon about how long, along with Breathless's question. So we caught that. Snotty Snake wants to know, how did you discover crypto art?
Well, that's amazing because I was invited by Maker Place. I have no fucking idea, to be honest. Explain, you know, like featured artists. They find me in some way and explain how it works, and I say, okay, that's fine. But to be honest, at the beginning, I was scared to upload to blockchain my GIFs. I was scared because was like, but this is it's the original edition. No, it's just one. I was complicated at the beginning. Understand how it works, but Maker Place help me. I upload the GIFs, and when they featured me first time was the success. Because if you know me at the beginning, maybe you can buy one of these one really cheap. Because I don't know how it works. How
Yeah,
you know, it's like
the pricing.
price.
Yeah,
I don't know. You know.
pricing is
Because
difficult. You know.
my art in the real in traditional art and galleries are expensive too. But you don't know how it works crypto art, you know, and was incredible, to be honest. And you know what's the most amazing thing is I remember perfectly. I'm gonna open another one, another GIF.
Oh no, it's okay. No, I mean it's a really good combo. Yeah, I have to agree that that Maker's Place did a lot of work featuring you in particular because your artwork attracted a lot of other people. And this was at the time when their application process wasn't as difficult for people to fill out and hop into. So you were doing a lot of their online work for them with bringing people. So you get a lot of credit for that. In addition to Whale Shark being one of your biggest collectors too, that made you really popular. Just so you know, in case you weren't aware.
Well, Shark is it's really, for me, it's a famous person.
Oh, yeah.
and he buy I know he buy churros, I think.
Yeah.
We
have a few.
I think this is very. I think this could be one of the very good ones for the future, because churros is a Spanish thing, have heritage as well. I think was a good acquisition for him, because we have got art about food, but and I do a lot of art about food, but churros have got great success at Instagram as well. I share at Instagram, have got like 40,000-50,000 views. I think it's a very good one. I was really happy when he bought it. Really happy, because it's a great collector, and the community.
Yes.
The community is amazing as well. Huge.
Yeah. Speaking of collecting, one of the members of the Discord, Easy, would like to know: are you gonna start doing editions, or you're gonna keep them one?
Question. I have got few ones with edition, but I think with 25, I want to do one with maybe 10 editions with a low cost, and I'm thinking do a huge collection, huge 20, maybe 2015 GIFs, more not like this one, all right, but more small, I think, with less animation for a low price, like for working other costs. But maybe in the future, one of this one I will upload with more editions. I don't know, actually, but for sure with more edition, one by one, maybe 21 editions. I will do everything.
That's cool. I mean, that's I can definitely say, with like beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the whale community will be like trying to get every single piece. If you release 20 editions, they all going to try to get one. So you got the collectors right there.
That's it. It's because for this one maybe I spent 15 days, and I can sell cheap or low cost, because I've got a huge work and the collectors one, and have got the price. But I want to do a like pret-a-porter collection, something more cheap, I think more with a more cheap, because I know a lot of people want one of my works. I understand this one are for huge big collectors with a lot of money, of course, and they can wait, because of course I will do one with maybe 10 editions in a good cost. And I want to say one thing I was telling before, but I couldn't finish, is about the question how I know crypto art and this. Okay, it was because 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I don't know, when I was at Singapore Fest, I remember perfectly how all the people ask me, curators, galleries ask me, okay, your gifts are amazing, we want this, but how we can sell this? I remember that question like 40 times, and I remember say, I do the gifs because I like, not because I can sell now, but maybe in the future there are a way to sell that, and the crypto art is the answer to that question. And that was amazing, because I can imagine, the crypto art can be the answer.
Oh no, was beautiful. Keep going.
But
Keep
I'm talking
talking.
with I'm talking in a huge gallery in Singapore, talking with a huge curator, from the government, from the culture section of the government or whatever. And we was talking about that, and if you can listen that conversation, we talk about like a stupid, we said stupid things like we can sell the GIFs in a in a USB, in a box, or maybe we can sell a television with a GIFs inside. No, nobody think in crypto art, Nobody say no. We can use blockchain or something like that. Nobody. I am talking about huge curators and galleries, and I have got a gallery. I work with a gallery in London, and I was talking and with an Italian curator, because I go to Paris Fest. I show in some important places, and I was talking with that people about crypto art, and they are trying to understand now. But I think the future could be interesting because galleries. I talk with some galleries about crypto art. About crypto art. I haven't got no idea about what that was but they are interested. Have got interest, or are they want to know more about crypto art. So I think the future could be amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, currently, since crypto art is still so new, it's kind of like the older generations and the new generation actually knowing what they're talking about and being onto this incredible thing. So like gallerists, especially some of the gallerists that I know in real life, even the young ones, they're still kind of like hesitant. They'll do VR, AR in their galleries, but they're still kind of shaky on crypto,
like you
said, crypto side.
Maybe the old ones, have got their own business, but the new ones, the younger ones, like you say, of course, are thinking that, because digital art is the future, as with the traditional. Both arts are the future.
Yeah,
sure.
Javier, what do you like to do outside of art? Like, what's like your favorite fun thing to do?
I like video games a lot.
Oh,
Like
that makes sense.
Games.
That makes a lot of sense.
Video games a lot. But I spend playing video games a lot of times, but years ago, Now I play, of course. I have got the PlayStation and I play video games, but not all the time I want, because I need to work too many times. For example, I want to share two games. I think I spend hours and hours and years playing, and have got sense with my art. Is Sin City.
Oh, I knew it.
Sin City. Yeah.
Dude, right. I knew it. That's why I asked you. I knew it. I had a feeling. Okay. And what's the second one? What's the second game?
The second one was Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Well, fam, listen. I'm a genius. I just mentioned that. See, you see that? I told you. I went. Yeah, man. Javier. I mean, we can see all of that in your artwork, which I love. It's like so cool. Detailed, and it looks fun. It looks like you want to play. Like I want to swim in this, So
I'm an addict, to that game. I play a lot to that game, and too many hours, a lot of hours. You can imagine. You can see here, and sometimes I think it's like because I finally did my own T-Con game, or my own Sin City, Sin City. It's like I do myself, I like football as well, of course. But I listen, but I haven't got time to see the matches, So I listen by radio, and I'm great fan of the documentaries.
Yeah.
Documentaries. I listen and see with the iPad close to my computer a lot of this one. Actually, what I saw yesterday when I was drawing was HBO about Robbie Williams, the comedian, inside the mind of Robbie Williams, and that's the documentary I saw yesterday. For example, I like this one. Like you can check. I don't say anything out of my home. in the, I think it's because 6-7 years when I was waiter at night, I spent all my time drinking and party more than you can
me
think,
too.
right?
Me too.
You too, no? Like 24 hours party people.
Yeah, that's
like
me.
that.
That's me.
Like that's what was, and that was me, you know. Now I'm like a retired party guy, but I promise to come back. I like drink some beers and go to party as well. Of course, sorry, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
I like this one, but I don't like huge and discos. You know, no, I don't like medium places. I can go to, for example, a massive live concert. I can go. You know, it's too much people.
Who's your favorite? Who would be your favorite to watch in a live concert?
Oh, I think the Chemical Brothers. I love electronic music. Chemical Brothers.
Oh wow! Punk. Oh, okay. Yeah. Same.
I have got in mind.
Same.
I have in mind one collection about electronic music, history music, and do GIFs about that. You know, one collection, one maybe dedicated to Daft Punk, maybe to dedicate one to Fatboy Slim, another one to the Chemical Brothers. You know, I have years old, so I was in that people a lot.
It would be dope if you did that. Oh hell yeah! I mean, especially in the whale community, like a lot of people love Daft Punk. I know that.
I know.
We tend to have
maybe I can do one GIF for each album. I think, you know, I have got. I like that. Maybe I do this, but I'm really fan. Sorry, of Daft Punk. Actually, I have got one playlist at Spotify with the greatest hits. You know, and have got like, you know, I don't know, maybe 100 followers, something like that, 200. I don't know, but I listen a lot Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Actually, I recommend one live session, Daft Punk live session in 1997. You can find in Spotify. It's 45 minutes of pure Daft Punk session, but when they was young, you know, you can feel the old times. You can feel the old times. The people like, wow, the fun, you know, in life. Amazing.
Yeah, someone try to find a link to that to what he's talking about and post it if you can. Share it for everybody. Oh, not you, Javier. They'll find it and then they'll post it. But yeah, I mean, like if you
Alive 1997. Alive.
Oh yeah, okay.
Daft Punk.
Yeah, so I heard that mix before, and actually I saw the video. It was I have a grainy version.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing that, and then one of the members of Daft Punk created a side group called Waves, which is kind of fire. That's like low key fire, along with a group called, like, they inspired a group called Justice, which is like super 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 famous.
The sign is a cross. They use a cross.
Yeah.
Like like the symbol, the justice. Yeah. The justice is amazing. French as well, no?
They're French. They were originally French touch, French house.
Music very good. It's like don't look like good like electronic people, French people, but they are the best. You know, I've got the best one. You know. My sister is married with a French. I can say that. Okay.
That's cool. I respect that. I mean, like just so everyone who's listening is aware, I guess the reason why we're talking about music in general, because essentially a lot of his artwork feels like it's charged by music. Like some artists, when they create things, you don't really feel that they're like listening or feeling something, or like even like eating food if they're drawing it. But a lot of his pieces tend to feel like he has like some music playing, or like you want to hear music, you know. So it's really dope that he gave us a little more insight into him being a music lover, you know, which I appreciate too, you know.
I think one of the great points of being an artist is you can listen a lot of music, you know, and or whatever you want, music or podcast. I think it's a great advantage to be an artist. I love music. Can see here? That's my Spotify.
Oh,
I have got one. I have a one playlist. Make art.
okay.
I have about 6 hours 50 minutes. No, I think more.
Oh my God.
You can
Make
see here.
art
Because
for
when I was
6 hours.
when I was waiter, I was not DJ. You know, DJ is too much. But I decided about the pop music.
Yeah.
You know,
you needed a playlist to get you through your job, because it's miserable being a waiter. So you need music to keep you going.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like it's like I'm listening to music. I'm waiter, but I'm in the party. And this is drug party. This is a playlist mine. You know, this name is not political correct. Drug party. And I have got here electronic music. The electronic music I love. So if the people want to follow, you can find me here, listen to this music usually, and that's fine. Look at me, that's fine.
Yeah, I could get a little taste of Javier's music taste. Hopefully, be inspired and create some fire gifs just like him. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you listen to that play, no. But I mean, we have the same mind. You know. So if you listen to that playlist, you can draw like him. You know. So.
No, listen, Beethoven, all the things. No, that's true. That's true. But I love electronic music because it help you work as well. It's like energy, give you energy. You know, some energy.
I agree.
And that's.
Do you have Oh yeah. We have more questions, but do you have one more piece you want to show us though? Is there like maybe something that's not fully finished, or you have some ideas about? It's up to you.
I have got a few ones finished, but I don't know if I can show. I don't know if I can show, but maybe they can. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. No. I understand, because it's a work in progress, and you know, so it's cool.
The people sometimes, you know, the commission.
Oh, right.
Nothing happened, you know, but I can open another one. But here you can see a personal thing. All the GIFs.
Javier, everyone is saying it's a secret. It's okay if you show us. It's a secret.
Yeah. No, I don't show. But I can open another one if you want.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna open another one. I'm gonna switch off here After Effects.
Yeah, so much.
I want to show some. So much. I want to show some PCDs. We have got here, for example, this one. This is old one, you know. This is old one. Two things at the same time, but for me. Okay, this one was inspired in a documentary, in a HBO documentary. This one I opened because I love documentaries. I love too much. I spend a lot of time listening because I like the documentaries. I can listen, you know, because it's like a radio. I can listen. This one and that one about this documentary. This GIF is inspired in a documentary about some people of the South of America, not South America, sorry, South USA, United States, you know, something like Oklahoma or something. It's gonna show the documentary, not just the poster. You know, one thing is when I do the GIFs, I never think in how many size, and always I do huge things. Look at this. This one is.
Oh my God!
Come on. This have got
Wait till it fully
This have
renders.
got a
Oh my
lot of work.
God, Whale fam, y'all see this? Do you see this right now? Oh my God.
For example, the flags is where are the flags? Here are some flags here, no? For example, animation flag. I think the best, the thing I like more for this GIF is this car, because this car jump from here to here, jump, and the wheel is doing 360 round. You know, it's like jump in the
It's
exact
spinning.
moment.
That is the high levels of animation right here.
Yeah.
Who is that?
But this is inspired in
whose face is that?
I want to
Whose
show you.
face?
It's not a portrait. It's a face inspired in some in the documentary. I want to show you. It's here. It's Speedway. No, what's the name? Here. Anderson Speedway. I can find Anderson is HBO. Sometimes I was really this one. Dirty Driving. All right, this
Let me see
one.
that.
This one. I saw this one, and I was this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at this guy. It's not this guy. It's not this guy. It's not the guy, but it's all the guys. You know.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
like,
combination.
yeah.
Oh, it's the feeling
yeah,
of these
that's
guys.
it. And you know, it's something rude, maybe not.
No.
Like,
Oh no, I mean it fits in. It makes sense to me.
yeah, no. But I when I saw that documentary, I was really, really interesting for me, because I always love the, you know, the last people in some way. You know, the last samurai, the last the last cowboy. You know, and that people are the last people like that. You know, they spend their money in cars, driving cars, but really bad cars, in a very difficult place to live, because it's a huge level of unemployed people. And what inspired me, I actually was in the circuit. I take these people, this small culture, motorcycle culture, and I go to the future. It's like, how could be this place in 1,000 years or 300 years? Maybe like this one. Maybe like something crazy. Maybe maybe they're still alive. You know, still alive. That culture. You know, I don't know if I explain well.
No. It does. It makes a lot of sense. You're basically talking about what would the future look like if this was incorporated into it, and then you were talking about the motorcycles. So that was kind of dope.
That's it. And this one have got, for example, maybe more hand draw animation. For example, sunglasses. Here, look at this. No, what is sunglasses? You know the layers. Look at this. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
This is by hand. Look at. Let me see.
Oh.
And, you know, handmade here. All the handmade. So,
it's actually that looks good too. That looked like some graffiti, kind of like yeah, even though it wasn't intentional.
This one.
The layers, yeah, the layers.
This is the last one, for example. I've got like 63. It's work. Look at this. Tick. Crazy things. And that's it.
That's
I think that people can understand how I do the process. For me, that's the important thing. You know?
Yeah.
The people understand how.
They're right here with you. They love it. They're like really engaged. If anything, they want one above everything else. They want, especially seeing how you do it. They know like how much time you put in. That's that's valuable, you know. So, Javier, any last words for the Whale fam? Any words of encouragement for new artists or any inspiration?
And the one more I want to say, and first thing, I'm really happy to find crypto around all this community, in particular, whale community, because to be honest, this being an artist is lonely. It's a lonely profession, you know. It's a lonely life sometimes, and when you find that community and the community, the feedbacks are amazing. Is great. Actually, I'm working now more than ever because the feedbacks are so amazing. I feel so happy working all the time. I'm very thankful for all that. I want to say as well. I mean, not in the few weeks, I will publish maybe 5 or 6 new ones already done. I will upload to Marketplace all my digital illustrations. I don't know the price now, but for example, one I did for New York Times. The works I did for NFL, National Football League American. Yeah, this is huge illustration. Huge. I don't know if the people know that. Huge illustration. And I was talking because I was thinking if I must upload the illustration, and I think it's the best thing. What happened?
Oh no, I'm here.
I was scared. Okay, this one, for example, but this is not the full one. Way here. I think some people want this one. I was talking with a few collectors and like this one, for example. You can see, you know.
Oh,
that was for the. That was for.
I gotta zoom in 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! What? And this is for the
this
National Football League.
I did.
Oh my God! Yeah. What is this? Is like super. This is Roller Coaster Tycoon on steroids. This is crazy. This is like what?
That's it. That was for official for NFL and a huge mural. Look at this, huge one. And I did 2 things for NFL. This one and this one, and this one is vertical. Here, for example, this one.
Oh my God! It just keeps going. It just keeps going and going.
Yeah. And in the future, I will upload this one, for example, maybe in editions. I don't know. You can in my website. You can see, for example, what we'll upload in the few weeks. You know, maybe this one. I don't know what the people think. The people think usually say, yes, I will want. I have got digital, my ink illustration digital, small ones like these ones. I did one, or other ones like
they.
Or this one. I will upload this one and this. I won Biennale, London Art Biennale. I was the winner, and I won with work. I was the winner in work on paper, and that was the winner. The winner. Look at this. You can see here.
Yeah. I mean, everybody wants all of your stuff. Just so you know, Javier. Okay. They want so like they like anyone you choose to upload to Maker's Place, I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to scoop it up, you know.
But I will upload. It's just for say something in Premiere for the community. I will love all of that. And I think that is all. And I don't know. And maybe one advice for the people is don't be lazy. Work and work more hours. If you work 7 hours, work like the double. Work 12, and that's it. The people say thank you. I'm very, very thankful for the community.
Yeah. Y'all. So y'all heard what he said. Don't be lazy. You know, work hard.
I was working like waiter and like illustrator for a agency. And when I finish work like waiter, I come back home and draw like 5 hours. And now for me it's just draw. For that, for me, it work 10 hours is not too much, because I need just draw. It's not like waiter and after waiter draw. On after waiter, I was working in some publicity agencies, in studios. Now I'm working for myself by myself, and that was because I never was lazy. If I work 5 hours like waiter, I must work like 5 hours like illustrator, because if I don't do that, I will be waiter all my life.
I hear you. All right, Javier. Well, on behalf of the whale community, I would like to say thank you very much for coming through. We love your artwork. Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the jokes too. And whale fan, please tag Javier. Let him know that you appreciated his time. Post GIFs like we normally do. And we'll talk to you later. Thank you, Javier. Appreciate it.